Good afternoon, everyone, ma. Good afternoon, all. Is everyone all right? Okay, let's wait for 2 minutes. Let everyone come. Okay. So I think as of now, 21 people have arrived. So let's start the session. Okay, I think last class until the font group we have done right. So today let's start the alignment group. So let me take a cell here and I will type some values here. Let me select all these three, drag like this. And let me equally increase all the rows and columns. So let me increase rows and column height and width equally. So just click in this portion here. Okay, just click in this portion. So where everything will be get selected. And increase the column width and increase the row height. Okay, now select only this much. And now here, just click on the top. Okay, this is top alignment. This is middle alignment. And this is bottom alignment. Three positions, top, middle, and bottom, left, center, and then right. Okay. And now, so let me select a cell here, and this just I type like India. Just select the cell. This is nothing but called as increase the indent. Just click. So increasing indent, nothing but it moves the text towards the right side. How much you want, and decrease the text moves towards the left side until that line. That means the margin comes. Okay, and then we have something called as what, text orientation. This is nothing but called as what, orientation. That is we are doing for text, so this is called as text orientation. Just click as angle counterclockwise, angle clockwise, vertical text, rotate text up and rotate text down. Okay, so these are the text orientations. And suddenly if I want any different like position, just click here, go for format cell alignment, just click here. So can you see the orientations here? Just click it and rotate it in which direction you want, like this. And one more thing, there is one more cell here, just click here, go for format cell alignment. What is that cell? Is nothing but called as shrink to fit. Shrink to fit. So why? Because I'm telling only this tool, the wrap text is here and the merge cells is here, and this particular shrink to fit, that particular cell is not there anywhere outside. So let me close this one. I've selected like this. Okay, just click here, or sorry, here, go for here, format cell alignment. Okay, and here you see shrink to fit. So what is that shrink to fit? Means the entire text, whatever it is going more than this particular column, that text also will be shrinked and it will be fixed within the cell. Shrink to fit within the cell. Just click at OK. Is that clear? So then how much you type? So whatever you type, how much you want to type, you keep on go typing. Okay, but everything will be get added here. So simply I'm writing random text. See, everything has been fitted only within a cell. So this is nothing but called as what? Shrink to fit. And then here in the next cell, let me type length data, like this. Wrap text. That means you can see this logo A, B, and one down arrow mark is coming, and bottom they written C. So that is nothing but whichever goes more than this column, out of this column. So here everything is fitted one cell, but here whichever is goes more than one column is out of the column, that everything will be bring down to the same column and same row. Within the cell. Just click here, like this. Whichever goes down, once that column or margin gets end, it will be bring down together at the same cell or row. Is that clear? And next, I type like some text here, and I select here from H6 to and K6. From H6 to K6, I have selected from here to here. Just let me click on this cell. First option is what? Merge and center. So let me, all these cells, the four cells will be get merged and the text will be bring to the center alignment. And next here, again I type the same text. Again click your merge and center. Okay, next merge across is there. What is that merge across means? Just for example, here I select, I will be giving right alignment. So if I give merge and center, it will come to center alignment. If I give merge and across, in which alignment it is merged, merge selected cells in the same row into a large cell. Just the alignment will be taken across. Means if I given right alignment, it will taken to the right alignment. If I given left alignment, it will be kept in the left alignment. Just merge across. See, it has been merged and it has been taken to the right alignment. Just select here this much, click here, merge cells. Just whichever alignment, let it be there, but only the cells will be get merged. Only the cells will be get merged. When you click here, okay, so it's already merged. So here we are going to do unmerge and click here, again going to unmerge. So all merged cells are getting unmerged. Again click here, just click here directly, it will get unmerged. Is that clear until here? So justify is not there in my laptop. So left, center, right, I told. Where is the justify? This left, center, and right. So justify alignment will be there in the MS Word. In Excel, it will be there here, but actually there is no use of that one. Here. In Word, we use justify alignment. Here we don't use that particular alignment here. No. Is it clear? Okay. So let's go for another group. So we are going to do now numbers group. So understand fast. So let me select this C column. In this entire C column, I'm going to write currency. I'm going to write what? Currency. See, here for me, I am having dollar. Okay, just click on this arrow mark. In this entire column, I'm going to write what? Salaries. So just select currency. So now enter any number. All these numbers are converted into currencies. And select one more column. Just convert into number. Whatever you type, that will be converted into number. Okay, if I type J also it is saying as a number. Here if I type J, it will be saying as just general. But here it is says as number. Why? Because the entire column is formatted as numbers column. And next, general. General means where it can be a text or it can be a number, a combination of anything. And then accounting. Accounting also related to currency. And select this cell. So this column, go for short date. I give like 85. See what is the date I'm getting? 3/25/900. So why is that 3/25 means? See the system date and time for me. It is like 1/8/2021. That is means month. So it is the format of what? Month, day, year. It is in this format. Okay. So let me clear why this 1900 means the start date of Excel. This is the start date of Excel. See, when I enter the proper date, automatically it will be converted as a date. The start date of Excel is nothing but 1900. So why that like that? Because any dates means any dates respected to lesser than that, Excel will not understand. See here, it's saying as it's a general. So if you enter like 10, automatically it will be converted as date. So it is telling the start date of Excel is nothing but what? Excel can understand date. After is that clear? So lesser than that anything, for example, 1899 like that and all, if I enter, Excel will not understand. It doesn't know what is that. So for example, if I am asking you something, your flashback about 5 years, you will tell. About 10 years, you will tell. So like I'm asking about like 15 or 18 years. So where at that time he was like second year, means age of second or third age. So at that time, if I'm asking what is the flashback means, you don't know that. So same like that, Excel knows to calculate only the date after this particular date, this date. Okay, and then long date. The same thing I will convert into long date. So that is nothing but Sunday, March 25th, 1900. Okay, and then let me convert that as a time. Let me convert that as a percentage, and let me convert that as a fraction, and let me convert that as a scientific value, and finally I'm converting that as a text. Even number has been converted as a text. See, 85. So on here, any number I type, if I select, if I click on the percentage, it will come like this. So for that particular thing, before itself you convert the cell as percentage, then you type 56, or else you type as 0.56, and then you select the cell and convert it as a percentage. Okay, and I'm going to type here some number, select this. See, what is the thousand separators is coming? This is nothing but called as what? Comma style thousand separators. Ones, tens, hundreds. So like that, how we will write? Is this correct? This is how we will mark that commas after three digits. Is this right or wrong? This is right. So I check once. Is it correct? There are two methods also. I think first only will give comma after three digits, and remaining everything will go comma for two digits, right? But this is not actually why, because see here, what is that by default? What symbol, what currency symbol is that by default? Dollar is that right? And someone has asked in the last class, sir, I'm having dollar, I'm not getting Indian rupees. See, first way, how can I convert into Indian rupees? Just click on the arrow mark nearby the dollar symbol. So you'll be having this screen here. Just go to more accounting formats. Just click on the symbols. Scroll down. You can find something called as English India. Just select that and give OK. This is a one way, but each and every time I can't repeat the same step, right? Yeah. So because of that, what I will do, just see why that problems are. You may ask why that problem. Why by default I'm getting dollar, and why I'm not getting by default two digits after the first three digits. So let me tell you, it's because of while the person installed your operating system. See, whenever we first set up our phone, it will be saying like which language, which country, which keyboard layout and all. Once you purchase a new phone, it will be asking location, country, everything, right? Same way, this is our operating system. When I'm installing a operating system, okay, so it says like what it will be asking what is the location and what is the country and all. So when installing operating system, people will be giving like next, but it will be saying that they are like location as US, and currency will come by default what? US, United States currency is what? Dollar, right? But so it will come by default. So let me how to change. I'll tell you how to change. Before making the changes, the currency by default Indian currency, and to make this thousand separators into Indian format. So just close your Excel workbook. Okay. just go to the run command, type as control. Written as control. Clear. So now next go for here, clock, language and region. And here go for region. See control panel, clocks, languages and region, and go for here region. See here format English United States. Format is nothing but called as English United States is there. Just click here, come down. We are in actually India, and let us change that into English India. Here it is there. Change it. See, only one time I can show it. Again, location, format is English India, and location is, it is saying as home location US, but actually we are in India, right? Just set it as India. And finally give it as apply. Okay. Now close this. Reopen the Excel. Take a blank worksheet. See, whatever currency I type, numbers I type, if I convert, comes into rupees. And any length number if I type, if I select that and I apply comma separators. See, you're getting this? Is everyone getting that particular option? Is that clear? You are eligible to change that. Sorry, it means you can able to change that. You're getting that one. Classes, I think at 1:30. Okay, until 2 o'clock, more people are getting joined. Only 31 attendance. No people are getting joined. Okay, the timings, login, logout timings has been taken record, right? Okay, good. So Sai Vaishnav, Geeta Sri, only two people are active in the group. Yeah, it's fine. It's okay. It's okay, Sai. It's not a problem. Okay, however you are attending, I think I hope you are attending properly the classes. So you are the person, and you some few people are giving the feedbacks and the replies fast. I was searching for your name at start. It's okay, not a problem. 5-10 minutes late is not a problem, but you have to attend properly. But few people are not there. I don't know whether they logged in. There is no response from their side. Okay, let's go for second concept. So now one by one, getting inside. Okay, so next, let me type some number 45.00. Or just what happens here? It is not taking that. So let me increase the decimal places and let me decrease the decimal places. Okay, so same whatever we have done this here, everything's are there here. Just select a cell, just click here, general, numbers, how many decimals you want, whether you want the comma separators or you don't want, currency, accounting, date, time, percentage, whatever we have seen there, everything's are here also. Okay, is that clear? Is that number format is clear? When you see the chat box, if people are responding means I'll be feeling very happy. Okay, one or two people if you are responding, I'll be seeing that no one has enough. You are getting concentrated on the class. If you are attending, please respond me in the chat box. So that will be interesting. Okay. So I think how many of you people are working with me simultaneously? So let just raise your hands in the chat box. Attending? No, no. That means with laptop. With laptop. Practically attending. So whatever I'm doing, practically, how many people are you doing? So Supreet, Chandana, Ashish, Geeta Sri, Supreet, PS in computer. Okay, not a problem. Computer or laptop. So working people who are working with me simultaneously in the Excel. Okay, good. So I think you know to take WhatsApp web, everyone. Okay, okay. So from next class, I will tell you that how to. I will be sending the practical files in the lab, sorry, in the group. So let everyone download that and keep it in your laptop. You can follow that for this class. So next concept is next concept we are going to do conditional formatting. Okay. So for that, let me tell you what is a conditional formatting. Conditional formatting. Formatting cell, table, or a range based on a condition. Conditional format is nothing but formatting a cell or range, okay, based on a condition. So see here, let everyone who are working with me take a blank sheet. So be ready to work with me. So from here onwards, our practical will be more. So be ready to work with me. Just type here as name, some few subjects. Select this much. Okay. So write some names here, whatever names you want. Is that clear? Everyone are there up to here? Okay. Select text 10 to 12 numbers. Okay. So here, see, just listen to me. We are going to use a function here, just temporarily here. Formulas will be taught in the formula tab. Okay. So as of now, to generate some random numbers, that means subject marks. To generate that, we are going to use some formula. So the formula name is nothing but called as rand between. So basically, you should know first thing, whenever you're starting a function, always you have to start a function with either plus or equals. So I'm going to start a function with equals. Just type as rand between. Okay. So what is rand between? Returns a number between the numbers you specify. Just I take. So it's going to be return some numbers between that what I specify. Between means I'm going to give a start and I'm going to give a end. So between that it is going to be given that random numbers. Take that bottom number is 25 and top number is like 99. Just close bracket. Everyone are here equals rand between open bracket. So here again once again I will type equals RAN. Come down. Use arrow mark key to come down. Then use the tab key. Use the tab key in your keyboard to select the function. Just type 25, comma, end at the top, bottom, and top. Close bracket and enter. Is that clear? And then click here, bring the cursor to the corner, drag and drop up to Chandana and towards the right also. Is that clear? Okay, I will do once again. Just equals rand between. Come down. Use arrow marks. Don't use mouse. Put equals. Type RAN. You'll be having rand between formula. Come down. Use the arrow mark to come down. Use the tab key. TAB tab key. Yes. Yes, Sai Vaishnav. It will be giving a random numbers between what I specify. Some random numbers. So instead of sitting and typing for everyone some numbers, it will create some random numbers. So where you will not blame on me, sir, why you given 35 for me, Sai Vaishnav. So it is Excel is giving randomly some numbers. Okay. So I will not type the values. Okay, just take tab. So give bottom value 25 and top value 99. Just close bracket and give enter. Just select that value, bring the cursor to the corner, just click it and drag up to bottom and drag up to right side here. So randomly some numbers are generated. Wait. Okay. You're clear up till here? Everyone are getting here? Yeah, good. So now just follow my thing. Press Control C. Select the whole ranges, only the numbers. Press Control C and do Control V. There itself Control C, Control V. And just click here. You're getting a box here. Just click and do paste values here. So why? Because the cells are containing formula. I'm going to remove the formulas as a values, converting the formulas into values. Control C, Control V there itself, and just click here. Susmita not getting, sir. Sir, no sir, I did not get it. So why you are not getting? I don't understand. Just post a pic in the group. Madan, Control C and Control V, Suprit. Control C and just press again Control V there itself and just click on this place and go to here. Paste values 1, 2, 3. Susmita and Madan, just post what error you are getting. Yes, yes. Yes, that is what we have seen the paste special, right? So these are all with formulas and this is without formulas. I don't want formulas. Why? Because when the formula ran between formulas that each and every time randomly the values will be keep on changing. You see, once you copy and once you paste, the values will automatically change. So that is why each and every time instead of changing that numbers, I will copy that and I will paste as a values. So the formula will be removed and it will be pasted as a values so that the values will be constant. Uh, Madan and Susmita just post a message ma so that I'll solve your problem and will go further. Okay. Yeah, use tab key. Oh, your name, I don't know name. Who's that? Donate blood. Okay, who's that? Uh, I think Susmita. Press tab. There will be a tab key. TAB tab. Yes, Susmita. Yes, Susmita. Press tab key ma. In the keyboard you'll be having tab key, right? Press the tab key. The the screen what you sent is correct. You are there in the correct position. Just press the tab key. Automatically the formula will be selected and you'll get a open bracket. If you're having trouble, then you type the full rand between and press open bracket. You're getting now? Wow, good. Good, good. Okay, I think you should not send any pics in the message, sorry, WhatsApp group, Susmita. Once you can clear them, so I only told to send that. Okay. No, no, not a problem. Not a You don't have sorry and all. Yes, you tell them. Just I told to send. Okay. You tell okay. You tell them that sir only told to post the error what I'm getting. So only I posted. You tell them. Okay. Let them talk to me. Okay. Is that clear? Everyone are getting this one. So let's go further. Just save this file. So please once again. Okay. Let me do the final time. So don't take too much time here. Just equals R A. Come down. Come down. Just use the tab key, or else if you have problem, just please type fully RANDBETWWN open bracket. So using tab key is very easy, I think. Press tab, automatically open bracket will come. So here bottom is getting highlighted. So let me type bottom value 25, comma, and top value is getting highlighted now. So follow the instructions. Okay, top value is nothing but 99 I'm giving. Just give close bracket and enter. So just select the 57, bring the cursor to the corner, drag and drop up to the bottom and towards the right here. Clear, mother? Okay, now finally, Control C. See, Navin is having 51, the first value. I'll do Control C and Control V. See, automatically is getting 78. So each and every time, whenever make some changes, so this will happen. That is why I see. I do Control C and I do Control V. Then I'll get this box. Click here and I will paste it as values. I'm changing that as a values. I don't want as a formulas. Okay. Now I think everyone has got some values. So press escape key. So let's start. Everyone are having this one. Yeah. Okay. Clear. So just select the range. Click on the conditional formatting. Click on the conditional formatting. Highlight cell rules. Cells that are greater than. So very simple. I want to highlight the cells that are greater than what I'm going to mention here. 85. So just please understand in the selected range, select this much range, only the values. Don't select the names and all, don't want. Okay, select only the values, the 5 subjects. Okay, so 85 is the value. Okay, why everyone? Just click close it here. Conditional formatting, highlight cells that values that are greater than, I'm mentioning 85. Okay, so automatically it is getting highlighted the values that are greater than 85 with light red filled with dark red text, I think. Just click here, go for custom format, go for fill here. Fata fata fast you do with me. Just go for fill. Okay, you choose your favorite color here. Any colors. Just give okay. Is it clear until here? How people are getting this one? Because very easy. Okay, now we have highlighted greater than the values that are 85, right? Now let's go for another one. Again click, highlight cell rules that are lesser than 35. It is highlighting the values that are lesser than 35. So people to think, getting that, getting good. So let me give a different color. You can choose it from here also, or else go for custom format, take a color here. Okay, so we are done. Greater than, lesser than, and just click one cell, you control A, so entire portion will be selected. Control C, copy that, let me paste it here. Why? Because everything we do it in one place, it will be looking something different, it will be not like, it will be not looking nice. Okay, just copy that and paste it in a different place. Once, control C, control V, and click here and make it as values, so that where formulas and the colors formats everything will go off. Control C, so select everything here. Control C in right side or bottom, just select one cell, control V, and then go here, paste as values here. That's it. Is that clear? Again select only the values. Yeah, good. So again select the values. Go for conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, between. We know what is the meaning of between, right? Okay, so 45 to 65 I want to highlight. Color, we can give anything. This time I'm selecting from here itself. Okay, so between 45 to I think 65 or 60, 65. Okay, conditional formatting. Then equals to, highlight the values that are equals to 36 with custom format, with a favorite color, anything. Is that clear? Is that clear? Okay, so let me keep on going. If anything are there, just please post. Okay, yeah, good. Next, what we are having, text that contains. So if this is a range, so in this, very simple, if this is the text and if I highlight, if I mention some name, that is going to be highlighted, right? Like this. But I'm going to teach you in a different method. Just move towards some little right side, select the entire column, go for conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, text that contains. follow. It's very easy. Text that contains, select a range, enter the specific text you want to highlight, it will be highlighted. But even I'm doing a different method. Just select a column, just type as absent. Was entered or was get exited. Absent, return. So the right side table, do it again, sir. It's very simple, ma. Wait, see here. What I done, I selected only the subjects, conditional formatting, highlight cell rules. I applied between. So I given between 45 to 65 and I applied a color. That is one. And again I selected, I went next equals to I selected, I entered a value 36 and highlighted with some color. That's it. If I'm going fast, you can tell me. Okay, so that I'll go for little slow. Okay, so let me select the entire column, conditional formatting, text that contains, type absent, click here, custom format, absent and the red color. Again, let it be the same column, again click conditional formatting, text that contains, now present. Present and all, let it be in the custom color with green. Again conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, text that contains are with leave. Orange. I think it is not orange. Okay. So now clear up here. Just see if I type absent, absent will come in the red color. If I type present, present will come in green color. If I type leave, absent, present, leave, leave, present, absent. See, red are all leave. Sorry, absent, green or present, and something yellow. These are all leaves. Is that clear? Now again select the entire column. Go for conditional formatting. Okay. Go for wait. Select the entire column. Go for data tab here. Data tab is the right. Go for data tab. Go for here something called as data validation. In the data tab, come the here data tools, data validation. Click on the arrow mark. Click select the data validation. Just here you have something called as allow value list. Just type as absent, comma, present, comma, leave. The same thing with comma, comma, you write. Just click OK. Just now see if I click, I'm having a down arrow mark here. Just click that present, absent, leave. So where go to data tab, go to for data validation. First select entire column, data tab, data validation. Okay, select list here in the first value and then type absent, comma, present, comma, leave without space. And just give finally OK. That's it. Very simple. Getting? Simple math. Select the entire column. Go for data tab, data validation. So can you do that again and go a bit slow? We are not able to follow. Okay. Okay, not a problem. Okay, see here. From first, I will do it. Set the entire column. Home tab, conditional formatting, text that contains. absent, for absent, custom format, red color. Again, text that contains present, for present, green color. Again, conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, text that contains leave, custom format with something orange or yellow like this. Clear until here? Then select the entire column, go for data tab here, go for data validation. I think you can see the laser light, so it will be easy to find out. Just click on the data validation. Here you have allow. Just click, select the list. In the source, just you type absent, comma, present, comma, or else you can select the range also. Just give OK. Then you type, just click here, select absent, present, leave. Or you can type directly also, you'll get. Is that clear now? Everyone are getting this one? Good. Okay. Purva, you are getting? I think there will be no reply from that chat. First message comes again. Good, good, good. Okay, happy to see that everyone are attention. Okay, next go for here. Select the entire column. So let me see next. What is the next tool? So date acquiring. I think you can do from here date acquiring. So just select a cell. One second. Yeah. So here, so my format is like day, month, year. So first I need to type day. So 05/01/2021. Let me type here and drag and drop. Clear? Just then go for conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, a date acquiring. It is getting highlighted. See, if you want to highlight yesterday, highlight yesterday. If you want to highlight today, highlight today. Tomorrow, last 7 days, last week, this week, next month, this month, like that. Whichever you want, you can highlight it. If I select today and if I apply a color, if I give OK, what happens tomorrow if I open for tomorrow's date, that will be considered as today's, like that, right? So that date will be highlighted. This will go off. Today, this color. Tomorrow, this color, like that. So that will be get changed towards tomorrow if I open. So see ma, just select entire column. So just don't select select one cell. You type the date based on your system format. Like mine is day, month, year, side like that. Bring the cursor to the corner, drag and drop. Now go for conditional column. Select the entire column. Go for conditional formatting. Go for highlight cell rules. A date a query. Yesterday's, today's, like that you change and give a color. That's it. Good. Next we are going to do duplicate values. So select all this again the table, Control C, come down, just paste it here. I think you know how to paste like this. Then select only this much, conditional formatting. What? Highlight the duplicate values. All values are duplicate. Okay, then click here. Highlight the unique values. Okay, off. Okay, anything. You can highlight unique or duplicate values here. That's it. Is that clear? So now, so just what you do, the previous sheet I'll delete it. I don't want this sheet. This sheet, just right click, rename. We are doing what? Highlight cell rules. Rename the sheet by name, highlight cell rules, and save the workbook. Click on file, save, browse, okay, and save it as conditional formatting. Following my steps, that particular sheet you say rename it as highlight cell rules, and the Excel workbook you save it as conditional formatting. Okay, create new sheet and just check it out. Next we are going to do top bottom rules. Just now itself I will rename that book top bottom rules. Top bottom rules. So now again copy the data from the previous sheet and paste it into the next sheet. And paste as what? As usual values. Now we are going to do next concept, top bottom rules, top 10 items, top 10 percentage, bottom 10 items, bottom 10 percentage, above average and below average. Just clear? So now just make a heading here. You want to do total, percentage, So what is the shortcut key to do for doing that total alt sum? What is the shortcut? Forgot. Alt equals. Press alt equals. Alt equals. It will do what? Auto sum. Give enter and drag and drop. Or else you can give, just select the range from here to here and just give auto sum. Is it clear? Getting that? Okay. Let me find the percentage here. See here, I have deleted here. Select from here to here. The total range where you want. You just select this much range and click on auto sum button. Yeah. That's it. Now percentage. I'm going to find out the percentage like equals. What is the total? 297. That divided by how many number of subjects I'm having? 5. So 500. See the formula. The total divided by 500. Why? Because I'm having 5 subjects, so 500. If you have 6 subjects, 600. If you have 3 subjects, 300. So total divided by number of subjects in hundreds. Just give enter. Drag and drop up to here. And click on the percentage symbol. And then average. Finally, after dragging, you have to select that and you have to click on the percentage symbol. Here, you'll get values like this. Then click on the percentage symbol. You'll get like this. Then click on average equals AV. Come down. You have a function average. Tab, as usual sum. Tab, click, range. Close. Average, open bracket, select the range, close bracket, enter. Done. Okay, now you select. It's very easy. I think you will do that. I think most of you have done already. Just click, go for top and bottom rules, top 10 items. So top 10 it is showing. I don't want to highlight top 10. I want to highlight only top 3. Okay, don't blame me. It's Excel generated. Okay, just give OK. Stop 3. Again, click top and bottom rules. Bottom 10 items is the right. There I'll give bottom 1 items and just select that. Okay. Is that clear? Items. Colors you change, then only the difference you will come to know. Then again percentage, you select this much, conditional formatting, top rules, top 10 percentage. Top 10 means in 100, who is the top 10? So only 1%. Top 20. That means from 80 to 100 percentage. Like that. Top 20 means. Okay. Don't as top 20 means 20%, not top 20%. Okay. In this, out of that, top 20 means the two things. Clear. Again, bottom 20%, or bottom 10%. And same way, top above average, below average. Above average, one, and below average. Okay, now the second option is over. Next, go for the third option. Data bus. Just fata fata finish it up. Just select only this much. Control C. Go to a new sheet. Control V. I don't know. Don't take these things. Here, don't take don't take these three columns. Only the social and marks you take. Third sheet. Okay. Rename data bars. Clear? So just select here this much. Conditional formatting. Data bars. Select any one color. Again copy paste one more place. Again select this much. Conditional formatting in database. This is so gradient fill, like light darker, light too darker, like that will come. And solid fill will give a pure only one color. Is that clear? And then again copy that, paste it in a new sheet as values. And next we are going to see color scale. Rename color scale. Select from here to here. Go for color scale. Just apply. Red, yellow, green. So red will be for toppers, yellow will be for average, and green will be for the lowest marks. Is that clear? Again, Control A, Control C, go for new sheet, rename the sheet as icon sets, and paste it here also. Paste as just values. Just select the values. Conditional formatting. Go for icon sets. You choose whichever you want the icon. I think last class somebody was asking, sir, how to do that icons. Clear? Done. Good. So now let me show you something here. Select the range, click on the conditional formatting, go for the last option, manage rule. Go for the last option, manage rule. You select this one, this icon sets, and click on edit rule. 80, 60, 40, 20. So that is nothing but greater than 80, greater than or equals to 80 will be filled with 4 boxes. Greater than 60 or equals to 60 will be filled with 3 boxes. Greater than or equals to 40 will be filled with 2 boxes. Okay, greater than 40 will be filled with 2 and lesser than 20 will be filled with. So for this I will select here. Here I can change icon however I want. Okay, I'll show once again. See, just select the range here from here to here. One second. Okay, so just select here, conditional formatting, icon sets, choose whichever you want. Now again click on conditional formatting, go for the last option, manage rules. You will get this screen. Just select this, edit. So values that are greater than 90, we can change it 4. 73, greater than or equal to 70 is 3. On 50, 2. On greater than 35, 1. On lesser than 20, nothing. So they are failed. On below average 35 are giving like green flag for them. Sorry, yellow flag. Careful like that. Just give OK. Apply. Okay. Clear? Good. Is that clear until here? All these options are clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And next, finally. So there are 5 things. We have done 5 things. And finally, there will be something called as new. In this new, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the 5 has been done. And the final one has been not done, which is nothing but use a formula to determine which cells to format. So let's copy the data. Control A, Control C. Create a new sheet. Okay, so rename the sheet as move it here, move to the last, rename the sheet as formula based. Okay, just give enter, just copy paste the range what we have copied and paste it as normal values. Clear? Then let me select this range, full range, make it below little here like this. Here follow, make like this until here. Everyone are there. copy it with a new sheet by name formulas, and you have pasted these things and paste little below, and please make two cells with maximum and minimum. So please tell everyone are completed. Maximum minimum value you enter 35 and maximum you type like as 85. Is that clear until here? Good. Let's start. So select from the 55 to 48, the entire range. Just select the entire portion or range. Go to conditional formatting. Go to new rule. Okay, select the last option here. Use a formula to determine the cells that you want to format. That is nothing but based on a formula, you are going to format the cells. Just give equals. Then select the first cell in this. You have to, before only you should select all this portion. Select the first cell and remove the dollars. I'm telling you to remove the dollars. Don't worry about why I'm telling remove the dollars, why I'm telling to add the dollars and all. I will take one session fully about that. That is about references. I'll talk about that. Okay. Remove the dollars and I'm making that as relative. Related to all this. Relative means it will keep on moving. Okay. Then equals, select the first cell in that, remove the dollars and make relative reference, and then greater than, just click on 85. Click on 85, greater than symbol I given, so that 85, don't click on 35. So here don't remove the dollar symbol, because I'm doing only for this cell 85. I'm locking that cell only for this cell, like that. Okay, this is one more reference. Is that clear, these two things? Then go for format, apply a color. Okay, from where? Okay, so until here it is okay. You have created a data with a minimum and maximum. Okay, okay, no problem. So just select only this much. Conditional formatting, new rule, last option, use a formula to determine, equals. First you have to select this much, very important. Select the first cell, only the first cell. I'll tell you why that and all. There is a class about references that once if I talk that you will get clarified. It takes some time, so that's why it's not me, right? I'm not telling that. Just remove the dollars. As of now, you do this much. Select the first cell and remove the dollars. Click on the last. Give shift plus greater than symbol. Greater than 85 you select. For this 85, don't remove the dollars. Is that clear? Then format, give a color. Then again, go for conditional formatting. Once again, repeating for minimum. New rule. Use a formula to determine. Equals. Select the first cell. Remove the dollars. Lesser than 35. Give a color. Okay. Just that, greater than, here lesser than. Is it clear? Everyone are done up to here? Now very simple, just select the 35 and change it to 45. After greater sign, greater than 85, this 85 you select. Select this 85 after the greater sign. Sideways now. For that, you don't remove the dollars. Okay, equals, select the 52, remove the dollars, greater than, you select the 85. For that 85 you're selecting, you'll get some dollars, right? Don't remove the dollars. After that, just click on format tab below that, you just apply a color. So what happens when you change this 35 to 45? Can anyone tell me what is happening? What is happening after I change the values? Cells are changing the color. Good. So what is happening? Now the rule is lesser than 35 are highlighted. If I make 45, now lesser than 45 and all will be highlighted. Numbers will not change. The colors will be get changed. Yes, it will color all the cells that are lesser than 45. Yes, greater than 65. It will highlight all the cells that are greater than 65 into green color. So this is not actually conditional formatting. Changing the value in one cell, it affects the entire range. See, I want to see who is 67, greater than 67. I want to see greater than 99. No one. Wow. Greater than or equals to 99 is 1. So like that. Greater than or equals to 98. See, 23 or 32. See this? Getting? Changing the value in one cell, it changes that everything in that range. So this is nothing but actually conditional formatting. Changing the value in the one cell, it affects the entire range of table. Okay, so entire conditional formatting is over. Is everyone understood today's concept? Is there any doubts? Please respond me in the chat box. Everyone have understood? Is there any doubts? Good, good, good. Okay. So just finally save the file. Practice once again. And please send me the file or mail me the file to this address. All of your practical has to come. So based on your practicals only, your internal marks will be assigned. So you can forward to this mail by mentioning the college name and your name with initial everything to this mail ID or to the group. So let me to this mail ID or to the group. You can forward this. Okay, all that concept what you have done. Yeah, understand. Sir, we can take screenshot in laptop. Yeah, you can take. You can take ma. Just press the start button and print screen. See, mine's getting dim, right? Like that. Start button and PRTSC. Something will be there. See that one. Just mark the attendance. Okay, let's say the attendance. Unmute your mic and be ready. I think you know in which order your name is coming. Okay, so be ready to say the attendance. Anjali R. No, somebody was talking. I hear. One second, one second. Somebody is how to mute or raise the volume. Fn key will be there in the laptop, Madan. Fn will be there. Press and hold on that, and you can see that uh, keys will be there on the keyboard. Like see, can you see this? Like this. By pressing and hold on Fn key, you can do this. Then don't press that Fn key. Directly you press. It will work. Fn. You have to press Fn key will be there in the hole. No, nothing to enable. Just press and hold on that. Hold that. Press and hold the Fn key and just press like this. If Fn key by pressing and holding Fn key it is not working, just manually press directly that one. Yes, today's file you have to send. Everything you practically you do it. Okay, and you send it to me. Do it honest and send it to me. Malan, you see, if you're not getting, just you send a pic of your keyboard later onwards to my WhatsApp. Okay, let me clear your doubt. Pick off your keyboard you send me later. Don't want in the group. I'll be clearing you. Okay? Yeah, no problem. Okay, so now Anjali R. Just say that attendance. Anjali R. Anjali R. Ankita A. Yeah, sure, sure, Priyanka. The recordings will be sent to you. Okay, so by tomorrow it will be sent to you. Okay, so I will be sending that. Okay, don't worry. Yeah, yeah. That link also will be given. Okay, I'll be sending you that. Yeah, sure. Anusha Tejas,
Present, sir.
Arun Gowda MK, Ashish S,
Present, sir.
Chaitra B, Chaitra BP, Chaitra T, Chandana BG,
Present, sir.
Sir, Arun Gowda, present, sir.
ಹೇಳೋಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಹೋಗಿದೆ
Chandana BG present, sir.
ಚೈತ್ರ ಬಿಪಿ ಚೈತ್ರ ಬಿಪಿ ಚೈತ್ರ ಟಿ ಚಂದನಾ ಬಿಜಿ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟಾ
Yes, sir. Present, sir.
ದೀಕ್ಷಿತಾ ಆರ್
Present, sir.
Present,
sir.
One second, one second.
Present, sir.
One second, one second. Okay. Dikshita are present. Deepti yes. Deepti yes. So Dikshita are answered. Dikshita are present. Dikshita are present. Deepti yes. Dikshit D.
Present, sir.
Dinesh B. Geeta Sri M.
Present, sir.
So if you are attending also, if you say attendance only, then I will take. Harshita, you?
Present, sir.
Kalavati M. Karthik N. Kavita G.
Present, sir.
Kishore B.
Present, sir.
Kushal B.
Present, sir.
Suma.
Present, sir.
Manashish.
Sir, Chaitra
Hello?
BP present, sir.
Hello? Hello? Sir, I'm taking college, sir. Sir, 5 minutes. 5 minutes, sir. Computer college. Okay. So, wait 1 second. Madan?
Present, sir.
Okay. So, okay. Oh, I can't able to read this name. Manashish. Absent, huh? Manu? NM?
Present, sir.
Meghna? Mithun Gowda?
Present, sir.
Mohammad Shabir?
Present, sir.
Nandini V? Priyanka G?
Present, sir.
Sai Vaishnav?
Present, sir.
Sharwani? Shreyas, yes.
Present, sir.
Shreyas, yes. Shreyas V. Sweta P. Soundarya?
Present, sir.
Suprita, yes.
Present, sir.
Surabhi K. Suresh Kumar P.
Sir, I am Nandini present, sir.
I was calling that time. Now you have to answer right. Susmita V. Tanushri N. Tejas, yes.
Present, sir.
Tejas Narayanan.
Present, sir.
Varsha Bhai.
Present, sir.
Vedant.
Present, sir.
Vidyasri. Vilas K. Yashaswini BG.
Chaitra BP present, sir.
Aitra, where you are, my top. When you're telling, not telling, I'll put absent. Okay, Yashaswini BG. Sandeep N.
Present, sir.
Purva.
Present, sir.
She's Harish KS. Revati N. Varshini GR.
Present, sir.
Sir, Vilas K. Present, sir.
Susmita M.
Present, sir.
Suprit B.
Present, sir.
Vilas K. It's there in present only. Pa.
Sir, I am Nandini V, sir, present, sir.
No, while calling attendance, you should be there. Okay, after calling attendance, how can I say? Say, tell me.
Sir, it automatically
Tell me your name.
disconnected, sir.
Tell me your name. Nandini.
Yes, sir.
Nandini V.
Sir,
Chaitra
Chaitra
BP.
BP present, sir.
Okay, that's it.
BS.
Sir, Yashashwini BG also present.
So only today we should send. Yes, as of soon, all the assignments you done, you send it off. Okay. Okay. So is that everyone are clear about today's doubts?
Sir, that is Supreet BS, sir.
Supreet BS, huh? Is there any doubts in that our class? Previous session? Is there any doubts in today's session, ma? Is everything are clear? Okay, good. So let's see on the next class. Please complete that assignment. Conditional formatting. The entire 5 to 7 sheets is the right. All the sheets, however we have done, the same format you do it. It's like naming the different sheets.
Sir.
Huh?
Only today's we should send, sir.
Today you send it better, right? So day by day, if you send it, it will be better. I will take 1 day time.
But sir, only today's file we should send, sir.
Today's file. Today you do it and send it that. Conditional formatting. So remaining, I'll tell you what to do. Okay. Okay. Don't worry. Recordings will be given. I will see to that what to do for recordings. Okay. Link will be sent. Okay. Recordings are there with me. It's a dating recorded. Okay. Recordings will be updated by tomorrow. Okay. Is that clear? Good. Yeah, I will send ma. Arun Gowda. That link will be sent in the group. The link will be sent in the group ma. Yes. Okay. So bye everyone. Okay.